When most relationships end, there's usually a shared story of what happened, what went wrong. Friends and family may have some idea of what you've been through, some of the arguments, they might have seen them. There might have been obvious signs that things weren't working out. You can tell the story, they nod along, they're empathetic. Or sometimes, you discover something about yourself that you're bringing to the table that is causing problems in some of your relationships, and you can talk about both sides of it. But what happens when no one else saw the relationship? Nobody else saw what was going on behind closed doors. In public, you look like the happy couple. You're holding the peace. You're keeping quiet. You don't want to get in trouble later. So when your partner does something that upsets you or feels belittling or disregarding, you hold it in public, because you know that if you do anything in public to show that you're unhappy with them, you will pay the price later. So a lot of times after that breakup, friends and family don't quite understand what went wrong. You looked perfect together. So imagine that you are with somebody that has been very charismatic. They light up the room. Everyone loves being around them. They're good at their job, or they're good at their hobbies. They sound like just very delightful. They make people feel special. Everyone adores them. But at home with you, it's a different story. They're unpredictable, they're dismissive, they may be even cruel. Quite often, they isolate you, they emotionally abuse you, they disregard your feelings, they make you self doubt your perspective, and they chip away your confidence. And somehow they convince you that it's all your fault. So you stick it out with that partner for a while and you start to question your own reality, until one day you decide that you just can't stay. And if you're lucky, that takes a few months. Something happens, and but sometimes it takes years. Maybe you have children together, or you have property together, or you just fall into this pattern of believing them that maybe you are crazy. So after the breakup, you want people to understand, not just to side with you, but to know that you didn't walk away from someone and something that was great. It was actually really painful. It wasn't healthy. But how do you explain it without sounding bitter, dramatic, vindictive? How do you prove something that no one else saw? You might catch yourself trash talking them, but inside you feel guilty, like you're breaking your own rules about fairness because you were trying to hold them up on a pedestal for yourself so you could stay with them. And now here you are trash talking them, and it feels so uncomfortable. It's like breaking your own rules. And worse, you fear that you'll never be believed because the version of that person that other people know is quite different. So, this is not the same as ending a simple relationship that didn't work out. It is something that is more painful. You live two realities, the one the world saw and the one you lived in private. It's the pain of being hurt and the pain of that hurt being unseen by others. It's trying to heal while still feeling like you have to defend yourself even after the relationship has ended. So if you've been through this, you're not alone. You don't owe anyone the full story. Your experience is valid even if no one saw it. And to anyone listening, if a friend tells you that you left someone they thought was wonderful, trust that so they thought someone was wonderful. But if your friend is telling you or your family members telling you that they left someone because it was an unhealthy relationship, just do them a service. Be their friend, believe them, because believing them can mean everything to help them heal. Just remember that your experiences are valid and real, and you don't have to convince anyone. You can just say, I don't need or feel a need to explain it all to you, but you have to trust me. This was a very unhealthy relationship, and it was a good thing for me to get out of it. As difficult as it was, I'm in a better place now. If you need help processing any of that breakup or relationship that you were in, reach out, JakeJoy Therapy. I help people in your situation, and I'm here for you.